Hello everybody, and welcome back to Stellaris, MegaCorp. In the last episode, we finally finished off our planetary survey of the extinction events, as well as we've been going through kind of like a quest thing where we were helping this gaseous race colonize planets. It's actually been going alright. We're getting society research from it, so I'm okay with that. We found an abandoned gateway. Well, we found a gateway, the L gate, which apparently goes to the L cluster, which is an interesting thing that we gotta go through. So yeah, we're just slowly expanding. We have the theocracy down here, which is a thing. Oh, signs of a precursor activity. There are signs of activity from an ancient precursor civilization in this inhospitable rock. Yeah, let's take a look at that. It's a bit high for him, but that just means it'll take longer. We've got time. We live for a long time. Oh, I should probably also, since we now have a second sector, get another leader for him. So let's go ahead and pick up the eager one. There we go. So now he has that, which will just essentially, what he does... I don't think he does much when they're like that. When they're that, what do they do? Let's see. Experience gain, totes, education, slow learner. So just crime and resources. That's good. I can deal with that. Oh, we also found we also found an autonomous warship, Sierra 875.1. And had a very interesting conversation with him. I enjoyed that quite a bit more than I probably should have, but it was funny. So okay, global power management, good. So that's like the energy nexus, except now it's a singular building you put up, and it just modifies the energy production of your entire planet. So that's kind of cool. So there's no like... There's so much about this game that's changed now, because it all used to be about tile placement and maximizing tile placement, and so that things would complement things around it, and like adjacency bonuses. But that's gone now. I like it a lot more. In my opinion, I think it's a better system. I don't know what other people think. Actually, put down below. What do you think about that? Would you prefer it to have stayed? You aliens. That's interesting. We'll have to take a look at that later. But right now, Strategic Readiness Fleet is dealing with another amoeba threat. Voltium Satellite. A small Voltium satellite has been found in orbit of Bintu 2. Bintu 2. It has been set up to continuously repeat a message until its power source drained millions of years ago. We salvaged the transmitter array, but could only receive a small portion of the transmission. The main purpose of the satellite was apparently to preach the dominant Trum philosophy to neighboring civilizations. Its message speaks of the need to disconnect and to embrace the true existence, whatever that means. Curious. Special Project Satellite. Okay, we'll have to get a science ship there. And dead. Well, that didn't take long. How many more? Okay, one more, and then he can deal with this special report. We have Mu aliens, they said. Well, let's take a look what Mu aliens are.
Research actualized.
Mining crystal mines. Nice, nice. Let's get that. Let's get those plants going.
Survey complete.
Sweet. Yeah, you're just going to start going around.
Completed.
Nice. And then you're not on automation, so we can actually whir you around. Research that. Wonder if there's like a race up here. Another empire. Alright, what we're going to do here is we're going to upgrade this starbase to... we're going to upgrade this outpost into a starport.
Upscaling
And we're going to put a trade hub on it. Okay. Impultov now is making consumer goods, which is good. We need that. Mitra is going to build 2 agricultural districts to increase its food output for the rest of the empire, because we are getting close to our limit.
Foreign market leaders request contact.
Communication established. So after successfully translating another language, we've established communication with the Civics Quest Union. International, excellent. Quest Union. They're hegemonic imperialists. I speak on behalf of the Civics Union. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens in a galaxy full of alien horrors. Our elected leader, President Ortabzin, warns you not to interact with our citizens or approach our space. We will not be held back. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent... We've known about the theocrats for a long time. The theocracy. This changes everything. Natural wormhole. We have detected what appears to be naturally occurring subspace phenomena at the edge of the Lingard system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed there, creating a wormhole that, our scientists speculate, may provide a conduit through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this could potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to the other in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's up there. Easy, monoliths, impressive structures litter the Rahal ill surface. Yeah, research that. They lock their borders to us. God damn it, we're not going to have any markets to expand to. We need to be able to sell things to your people.
Special project actualized.
Communications established. Communications from space station. The Curator Order. Greetings, Star Travelers. We are the Curators. Our ancient order was established eons ago by various galactic powers and ascendancy at the time. We were dedicated towards preserving all knowledge, in an effort to safeguard the galaxy from descending into yet another dark age of mass extinctions and barbarism. We failed. Very few of us remain today, but we are no less committed to our sacred mission than our predecessors were, and we are willing to share some of our knowledge with you, for a price. Well met. Agriculture project completed. After careful analysis in the Voltrum transmitter array, our archaeologists and data engineers have concluded that the machinery does not contain any technologies of value to us. The project hasn't greatly improved our understanding of the primary Voltrum programming language, however. This will hopefully make it easier to decipher their data in the future. Cool. And that's doing that. Okay. Where's the curators at? Do we know? Curators. Oh, there. Idic Monolith. Van Hall 1A is uninhabited and indeed unhospitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall trophs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed there by some intrinsically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith's flowing lines defiantly chart a story so fantastic it must surely be fictional. Let's get the research. Can you aid us in our research? Tell us about the mysteries of the universe. Go recruit one of our scientists. With the opinion. Goodbye. What do you know about the L-gates? The L-gates? Yes. Like the other gateways, they predate even the oldest stagnant ascendancy. But we are sure you have figured that out already. Why are they different? Where do they lead? We have opted not to delve too deeply into these particular mysteries. Thrice bitten, 0.17 shy. You know how it is. But we are willing to spare some recent revelations that might be related for a price. Please do. What does that do? Oh, Insight 7, so we have to do that 7 times, my god. We have to claim that. I just realized that's... Yeah, we have to get there. It's going to be where we go. That's our end goal right there, is to get up there, maybe get the 8 power system there, because it'll be worth it. But we need this vortex to maintain our hold and get to the L cluster. Okay, okay.
Survey complete.
Okay, finish that survey. Nice. God, lots of good planets. Lots of good systems.
Research actualized.
Cool. Technology. Fleet command limit. Awesome. Let's see here. Leader lifespan plus 10 years. My god, that would be... That's OP. Command limit increase. Society research would be good. Regenerative whole tissue is way out of our league right now. Same with that. Planetary capital might be interesting. Further advancements in cap buildings and influence gain. Upgraded swings for high-load. Yeah, we'll pick that up. Why not? Alright. Buildings, districts now have their build costs reduced, and... Okay, nice. I can deal with that. Okay, we are now negative on food by almost 1 per month. We have a good stockpile going, but that is not something that's good. Okay, Impeltov Station. Trade route. Don't really need a space station right now. Anchorage might be good, or... Ooh! Hello, Farins! Would you be willing to do us a favor? Belladrek's strong gravity well pulls all kinds of trash into our atmosphere, and at a recent council meeting we decided to step up our cleaning efforts. One of our reclamation units came across a discarded cargo pod, and we've been wondering if you're willing to help us dispose of it. It seems to contain large quantities of various worthless metals. Yes, we'll deposit of these metals for you. Okay, well, we were full up on that, so that didn't really matter. That's a thing. Let's do gun battery.
Upscaling complete.
And yeah, research. We'll increase our storage. We'll put some resource stylos on things. Okay, Mitra has increased its farming ability, which will hopefully start yielding results soon once we get some more people working those tiles. Strategic Readiness Fleet has now indeed been repaired. Speaking of which, why don't we go ahead and shipyard. Build up a couple of our boys. It's 5. Oh no, that's not... No, we can't do that. Although we have the ability to have larger fleets, our naval capacity is still low. Let's see. By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal containing no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Potential market survey completed.
Solid core. Despite expected projections, Rumston 2 has a particularly large solid core beneath its incredibly thick mantle of unique gases. Our scientists recommend further investigation. Cool. Go ahead and do that. Doing fine. Delok doing good as well. Impultov is becoming quite the world. Ancient life pods. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Inigor 10. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from where the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the CSV Yal-Lorfan managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Interesting. Okay. Not a lot that we've researched so far, that we've reached, but we've done so much. Furthered the cause of our ancient medical complex. Astonishing news from the CSV Thrak-Ofsul. Deep scans have revealed the unexpectedly large solid core of Romstom 2 to be covered with compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core's surface, Science Officer Marakpak reports that the hidden structures match beyond a doubt the technology used in the enigmatic L-gates. The crew hypothesizes Romstom 2 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. Huh. Interesting. So, got into insight. That gas one's pretty good. And side A research. Nice. So we got some exotic gases.
Upscaling complete.
Oh, by the way, I forgot. You can build these mining stations on these crystals now. Okay, back small. So another black hole that we're looking at. So that means we have L-gate. We have 2 L-gates out of 7. Or 2 L-gate insights out of 7. We just keep running into our resource.
Future market survey complete.
Okay, nice. Survey done. 90 days for that, not worth it.
Potential market survey completed.
Cool. We are low on food. Hopefully we start producing more as our population goes up. That would be nice. We'll start
Upscaling
farmers. That's what we need, really. Okay, Impultov's Bastion is done. This also means that, if we look here now, trade route. So there's a trade route from this station to this station carrying 16 trade power to there. So it's actually, it's 20, actually. I think it's because of distance, or I forget what it is. Oh no, it's because you can, within one jump of things, you can actually you can use it. So that's what that's for. So that's cool. So 20 trade power is going in there. And as we can see, well, actually we can't see because we have military presence in both these. But if there was a jump in between, depending on how big the trade route was, there would be piracy that would start ticking up. Oh, for the love of God. Jarl da Palavan 2B. Strategic resource discovered. Volatile motes. Okay, so that's a strategic resource. It's something we can make as well. It's one of those things that we can make synthetically, but finding it is a kind of a boon for us. That's nice. So Apon's there. So it would be nice. So Hunthorn, if we push them back, if we created a starbase there, and got that trade power back to our main area, because that would give us some. If we go to policies, let's see here. currently doing wealth creation, which just gives us energy credits. Consumer benefit. Consumer benefit. We'll be getting some consumer goods out of our trade power, which I like. So it takes a tick for that to go over. We have 32.9. So what are we going to be at afterwards? Let's pause that. Repeated scans of Sabala Ilea 2 surface gives inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. Do that. Okay, so now we have 27 consumer goods that we're getting from 9, and we're now at negative for here. So that actually makes sense. I think that was we haven't been building any generators anywhere. So I think the reason that we were so good was because of our was because of our trade power. So what I'm going to do is we're going to build a generator district. Soon turn, we'll put you there. Construction ship, finish that off. Then we'll get another 3 there. We'll expand out a little bit. Could also try and claim these areas. If we could just get an administrative boost, that'd be nice. Yeah, it's the districts as they increase as well. Okay. These guys are expanding quite a bit. There's got to be something here, because I know that, or there's just no connectors along this path. Oh, it looks like there's just no connectors along this path, but there. So I don't know what they're doing. Grimacing. The very geological structure of Sab-Bulia 2 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Garnak Nix assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Outstar consumer products is what we may be able to strategically halt. Is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Garrick Nix estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping activity and determine the validity of what Science Officer has deemed a surgical terraforming strike. Each actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. 50% chance of success. I like those odds. Video feed. Bardic Science Academy. For Farins, I have been asked to approach you on behalf of Bardic Science Academy, Although we, Darthnak, don't possess much in the way of technology, we are certainly capable of higher reasoning. A few of us think a few of our think tanks have spent at least the last several years studying theoretical physics, and we would like to share their findings. Perhaps the data will be of some use to you in the Empire building activities your solids are fond of. Most kind. Tactical terraforming. Science Officer Garnak Nix reports that Sib-Bulia 2 can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase in its cycle lasting a couple of months. Garrick Nix believes that miniaturized explosive charges delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt Sib-Bulia 2's tumultuous changes and stabilize it in a form somewhat more suitable for sustaining life. Special project has been issued. We don't have much time. Grimacing planet. Science ship in orbit.
Research actualized.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Research complexes is done. Let's get some
Special project actualized.
reactor boost. Successful terraforming. Science Officer Garnak Nix is proud to report that Silabana's 2 can now be reclassified as an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment is a greatly enriched sciences. Nice. We can't colonize it, but it's good.
Actualized.
Okay, we got alloy forges, so that's an upgrade to our alloy building
Future
currently.
market survey complete.
Let's pick up... Yeah, let's pick up destroyers. Why not?
Upscaling complete.
Okay. So you're about going in for that. You'll get the crystals, and then we can get some more energy credits there. What I do want is to upgrade this starport, and we are indeed going to get some of that trading power over to our main area.
Outlier identified.
Massive impact. A colossal impact crater hints at something big collided with the surface of this moon once. Research. Why not? This guy's been doing quite the job over here. Lots of new stuff. Oh, they are moving. Okay, once you're done,
Upscaling complete.
build another one there. FTL impact. A massive crater on Syllabalas 3A appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that the ship exiting a hyperlane at maximum velocity rammed the moon for reasons roughly unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The CSV Jarl Lorfan has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticle field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Cool. See, I've played this game so much, but I haven't actually read the anomalies since basically the first time I played. Yeah, it's basically the first time I played since I read it last, so this is all interesting to me. This is all like new, like a lot of this stuff has been added recently. It's not necessarily some of these have been in here for a while because I kind of recognize just from passing that they're somewhat recent, but generally I haven't read them. So this is all I love all this. And in multiplayer, you don't get a chance as much to read these because they damn it, they got it. They got the L-gate. That'll be something we'll have
Future
to
market survey complete.
claim. We're claiming that. They are equivalent. We are declaring them rivals. Okay, you finished that system survey. Nice. Okay, and on this station, we're going to produce another construction ship. It's not that bad for cost right now. At least not for technology. That's the one I really worry about.
Upscaling complete.
Okay.
Future market survey complete.
Station's done. So what we're going to do,
Complete.
we're going to make this a trade hub. Double it up. So that means it'll go 2 jumps, which will get this 3, and then it'll go 1, 2. It won't get this one, but it'll go 1, 2. It'll get that one, so it'll get the 6, 3, and the 7 from there, which will be nice. Building. Curator think tank. Curator alcove in the system. Targeting uplink. Resource silos. Crew quarters.
Potential market survey completed.
Let's get resource silos. I think that'll be good. Okay, build those mining stations. Build those mining stations. Okay, I think that's pretty good. All our plants are doing well, and Mitra just got its next threshold for a new for population. We are gonna pick up a generator district, but for this, their amenities are good. What do they currently have? They've got research labs, foundries, 2 civilian industries, commercial zone, corporate, and hollow. Pick up an energy grid, because we are low on our energy credits. Oh, but looking at the time, that's going to be the end of this episode. So, we did miss our chance to pick up this vortex. I should have just forgotten the crystals because I could have gotten them any time, but I really wanted to pick those up. So, yeah, should have prioritized this. Now we'll have to fight over it. But yeah. So thank you for joining me for this episode. If you liked it, please leave a comment down below. So hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, consider that subscribe button as well as check out the description down below, where I have links to my Discord and my Patreon page. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!